Sup, G? Got another 1v1 here on Chasms versus HaloWarsLeet. So, apparently he's really good at Halo Wars, I guess. And can somebody clarify for me exactly what the word leet means? Because I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's not even a word, but that's just me. I could be wrong. But I do build a turret, or I queue up a front turret because I see that he is Anders and he is Leet. And I know that means that he's probably going to be making warthogs to harass me with. And I don't want that. I probably should have scouted before I queued up that turret, but I got too preemptive with my building, and by the time I do scout him and realize that he is going barracks second, my turret is already complete. So, you know what? No skin off my bones. At least I have the turret now. So my base cannot be harassed too badly, at least. But since he's going barracks second, I know that he's going to be going for his supply hook pretty soon, pretty early. So, hopefully I can stop that with my chopper. I'm going to just have my chopper lurk around here for a while and run over anybody that tries to get to the hook. And in the meantime, I'm going to go take my own supply hook. I played about 5 games on this map today, and I have not played it at all until today, so I like the variety of the 1v1 maps. I think that's what draws me to it the most. You play as many 3v3 games as I have, and it's only the same 3, sometimes 4 maps. Look at that, I'm not even queuing up another building. What am I doing? What are you doing, dude? Queue up another building! Oh my god. Yeah, sometimes I just do that. I'll look back at my base and notice that I'm not building anything. That is the benefit to queuing up multiple buildings. I just don't do it for some reason. I don't know why I don't do it. I just don't do it. I really need to get used to doing that. Whew! Anyway, I'll pick up these supplies before I attack these guys just to make up for my little mishap there. And then I'm going to start hitting them with my shovel. I think the unupgraded Brute Chieftain, that's what he's using. That's not a gravity hammer. He's hitting them with a shovel. BAM! Take that! Anyway.
Warehouse upgraded.
So, I have a warehouse queued up 5th there, but I was really torn in between what I should build there, whether it be a hull or a summit. But I decided to go for summit because brute squads are pretty sweet, and I'm not really going to be needing jackals because he's not making any infantry besides flamethrowers, and I don't feel those are going to be hurting my banshees too much, so I'm not too worried about them. And I am going to be able to build brute squads pretty much whenever I want, and I'm going to be building lots of them, so I really should upgrade that warehouse there. Do that as soon as possible, since I'm doing banshees, and I'm going to be double pumping them eventually. Till then, I'm just going to be getting these supplies here. Not really much going on now, but then I noticed these warthogs here, and they don't have gunners, so I know they're only going there for one reason, and that is to pelican drop the crap out of me. So I gotta get over there with my brute. Yeah, I can see just one I almost said werewolf. What? Yeah, warthog there. I can just barely see it. So, I'm going to make another warehouse before I make another summit. I'm putting it on the right side of my base, because I want my summits to be next to each other, because that's just how I like them. My chopper's there getting a couple of resources before he's forced to run away. And those warthogs drove away, but I know his pelican's coming here, so I'm just going to stand here and wait for a little bit and start building banshees at my base. Queue up this other summit now so I don't forget again. And there's the infantry there, so now I have a Tech 1 Vortex, and I'm going to vortex everything. It's too bad I rush so often in 1v1s, I gotta try and super turtle in 1v1s. I think I'm gonna try that tomorrow. If I get a recruit or a major or something. But I don't know. It's going to be hard to get a 3-star chieftain unless I do it on release. I just release the flood on myself a bunch of times. Would that work? I don't know. I've never tried that. Anyway, back to the game here. I'm going to send my chieftain up this way to see if there's any resource piles to pick up or something like that. Just give him something to do. I never like to have my leader just standing around doing nothing. And I see the warthogs coming back, so I know that he's going to try again to take my resource hook. But that's okay. I've got plenty of banshees by now. Well, I got 4, and I've got a bunch of brute squads, and I'm going to send my brute squads to the teleporter, and I'm finally going to take the sniper towers, because I'm getting pretty sick of his bitchiness and pelican dropping me all the time. But that's what you gotta do, because these resource hooks are really useful. They're really nice to have, and if you have both of them, it just puts you really far ahead. So, but I don't know, he's paying 200 per pelican drop and I'm stopping them, so I don't know if he's over-invested in this, if he should be expanding right now and just let me have it. I don't know, I'm not a Anders player, really, as you'll see in a future video. I am going to post losses, so don't worry, because I feel that most of my losses, unless they're just me being a complete idiot, most of them are, you know, learning experiences. So I will be posting those for you, because I'm sure you will learn something, because I definitely learned from every one of them. Like, that's one thing. You definitely can't get discouraged from losses, although I do rage quit all the time. Like, I've rage quit so many times when I completely could have won the game anyway, but something bad happened, like I got hijacked by a Spartan. You'll notice I go for the barracks now, because I don't want any Spartans coming out and hijacking me, because every time I get hijacked, I usually resign instantly. Even if the Spartan just jumps on my vehicle, I'll resign. I hate it so much. I feel like such an idiot every time it happens. But anyways, I'm just keeping his buildings down here. He did pump out a bunch of infantry with that barracks, but it's really not going to help him. I'm almost at a full population of banshees, and I don't have all of them attacking. Those two out there are just staring at the abyss. I wonder if it's staring back at them. But anyway, I'm going for his double reactor, because, I mean, if he cryo bombs, kills a bunch of banshees, and then has marines and pushes me off, I'll at least have killed his double reactor, so I feel pretty good about that. And then I go to the front of his base and start taking out his turrets. My chieftain's coming back up so I can warp units in instead of having to boost them over. One turret left. His base is still locked. My chieftain's red zone, but he's such a hero. Not that he has a star or anything. I don't think that the 1-star chieftain should be called New Hope anymore. I think I'm going to rename him the 1-star hero, 2-star warrior, 3-star monster. That's how it's going to go. Anyways, I don't know why he built this field armory here. Not sure what exactly he researched from it, because I definitely never got cryo-bombed. I don't know. Interesting choice of building there. Probably what cost him the game. In fact, I would say it is. But, you know, again, I'm not an Anders player, so I really don't know. That's just my humble opinion. My chieftain's here, and he unlocks his base. I vortex it, but do nothing. So, my chieftain's dead. I don't even have enough to rebuild him again. So I'm just dancing around with my banshees at his base. At this point I know it's over. Like, unless he's got another base, there's really nothing he can do. So this is pretty much the end of the game, although he does put up a fight for about another 50 seconds or so. I'm gonna get repeating cannon, yes. I have a brute squad up there distracting him. So I really don't know what this guy's main account is. It is a restarted account, but you know, that's pretty much the end of it. He's going to resign any second now. Now I'm getting repeating cannon just for the giggles.
Local units.
Come on, man. Pause. Up. Hey. There you go. So good game, dude. You get a lot of points in 1v1s, man, I tell ya. Sheesh. Normally I get like 100 points a game in 3v3. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.